put it into my life. You can't take this, keep hating. I know the real niggas feel it. I know you some motherfucking chance, nigga. I know living my life. The white linen, I'm flying. Top down in the spike, Cheetos out of finger.
It's how we hustle for the paper, cause the hustle get harder. I'm dog pound down in Atlanta, brave starter. Money, weeding bitches, 24 inches, conversating with T.I. Plotting on getting these millions. Now for my niggas murdering, killing, willing to spot her on a mission. All my niggas, y'all know how the fuck we kick it. I'ma keep my eyes on the mids.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to my peoples and my guys, look alive, look alive. It's your boy, Judge Galvatron. Or should I say, the Honorable Judge Galvatron presiding. You may all be seated. You are all my witnesses and jury. Court is now in session. So, before we even get started, I want to say, may peace be upon my New York brother, Ty King Allah. You will never be forgotten. Every time I bump, pop, smoke, that's for you, as far as I'm concerned. A Brooklyn dude that ended up moving to Philadelphia, just like Pop Smoke did. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, this is one of my Randomoneim blogs. We gonna start doing these Randomoneim court blogs. This is one of them. But yeah, Ty King Allah, he was the New York dude that moved to Philadelphia. It's just so ironic because it was the opposite with my grandfather. My grandfather, when he came from the South, he moved to Philadelphia, and then he came to New York. See? You see how that worked? But anyway, may peace be upon my brother, and let's get started. First off, before we get started, I want to shout out my new sponsor. While they talking, yeah, it's official now. While they talking, see, good stuff happens to you when you rep and you stay loyal. Y'all remember all the time I was talking about MX Everlast and stuff like I said, it's official now, and only the stars get promoted by brands like Everlast and stuff like that. I got more I'm gonna contact. I can't talk about a lot of stuff right now, but salute. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay loyal and stay down. Even when stuff look foggy, stay loyal and stay down. Salute. I'm feeling real good right now. Shout out to the new sponsor. Now let's get to business. Let's get to business. Mikayla Myer on ESPN, they talked about her testing positive. Now, let me talk to y'all on the real stuff. I'm actually having issues with this whole coronavirus because I feel like I'm at a point where I've been banging the gavel on a lot of people and I can't trust a lot of people. Even people that I love. At this point, everybody is an enemy when it comes to this coronavirus thing. Your family doesn't mean to be an enemy. Even your girlfriend or other people don't mean to be an enemy, but they have to go out. They have to go out in society. Even me, I'm no exception to the rule. To go out and get my bread, I have to go out in society. At the same time, I know my level of comfortability in knowing how far that I will go and how far I will go out. Now, I remember there was members of my family that were like, oh, when the whole coronavirus first came out, they were like, oh, well, I refuse to wear a mask. I refuse to wear a mask. And I feel as though, yeah, they got with the program once everything got real and we lost our aunt and stuff like that. But I still feel as though, like, now my family wants to come together and throw something. Before, maybe a few months ago, when they wasn't testing us every week, and I know this sounds messed up, I probably would have been more down for that. But right now, because I know I'm good and boxing and everything is starting to open up, I kind of don't really want to risk being around anybody. You know what I mean? I know that sounds messed up because, like I said, that's my sister. And I actually haven't really seen her in a while. But I feel like we going to see each other, man. You just got to keep holding the set. We going to see each other, man. I just want to make sure I'm good. Like, I've been thinking about boxing the whole time. I don't know about anybody else. I've been thinking about boxing the whole time. I'm mad that I'm one of the states recovering last. And my state actually improved. You want to know what's crazy? I remember, salute to all my Texas brothers, but I remember when Texas opened up, and I was looking, a few months ago, I was looking crazy like, what? I remember 503 and all the other brothers telling me that's from Texas, like everything is opening up. Now, since the whole protest and stuff happened, and I'm not knocking the protest, please, my brothers and sisters, please don't misunderstand me. The only issue that I even have with the protest is that I think that the right people is not running it. And I gotta bang the gavel on that. I'm sorry. Y'all can say whatever. I'm not no fool. My mom told me what happened with the NAACP and the Jews controlling that. This is looking like the same shit. Talking about they got a block called Black Lives Matter with LGBT on it. That's the government. Duh. How y'all don't see that? I guess I just see through people. As a boxer, that's why boxers is like that. I want y'all to know that. Boxers think that everybody is against them. I want y'all to always remember that. Act taught y'all that. Maybe then y'all stop knocking boxers so much and stuff like that. Boxers think that everybody is against them, including their girlfriends and their bestest friends. I'm sorry to break the news to y'all, but that's the truth. That's the truth. It's just in life. We think that somebody is waiting for a slip up or, you know what I mean? I'm just being real. I can't lie to y'all. I told y'all that. I gotta pull my mom on y'all. I love y'all too much to lie to y'all. It's the truth. But during that protest, Houston, guess what they numbers testing positive? See, that's the numbers that y'all gotta pay attention to. The numbers that you have to pay attention to is the numbers that test positive. That should be able to monitor if you go out or whether you stay in. If you see that a bunch of people and the percentage went up of people testing positive, why are you going outside? I'm not telling you to live in fear. I never told you. I'm a boxer and I work in the healthcare industry. How am I telling y'all not to live in fear? If anything, I'm the definition of being brave. If we was Green Lanterns, not to be an asshole, I feel like my Green Lantern ring would be shining the brightest with willpower right now. Just because of the two things that I'm pursuing right now. With the healthcare, being right in the belly of the beast, and being in New York, and me being a boxer. Can't nobody tell me about bravery. I'm banging the gavel on anybody that come at me talking about fear or anything. So please miss me with that shit. Because I got, to be honest with you, I got questions for a lot of you dudes out there. Have y'all got tested for this coronavirus? Who really living in fear? Could you say that a person that's warning a person is living in fear? Or could you say that a person that did not get tested, that act like their health is super crazy, which I know it ain't. I don't care if you think that your health is that crazy and you eating right. You got to activate that food. A lot of people that eat right don't work out. I know niggas, man. You can't tell. Look, man, I work in a rich ass neighborhood. I see what happened with Max B and why he got locked up. When he seen them Jersey niggas with the bread. I'm a New York nigga. Yo, trust me. One of these dudes that work with me that's a nurse, he don't got no Beamer, no Benz, even no Porsche, no old Ferrari that y'all, like old drug dealers be pulling up in. I'm going to keep it real. He got a Tesla. Y'all, they not even on that. They can't even, like, dudes can't even fathom that. A Tesla. I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's a whole nother level. And he got the one that he don't, it ain't the one that drive automatically neither. He got the one that he drive manual. It's manual drive. You can get those, the S model. It ain't no, I-73. It ain't none of that shit. When you get that, it's this model, you know what I mean? The Tesla that he had was the S model. That shit was pretty. That shit was looking on some space shuttle shit. That's what I want my people to strive for. Not all of these joints that been out. Let's do something new. Let's do something different. For real, I felt the homie. He a young dude that's a black nurse. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And I respect him. He pulled up in the Tesla. You know what I mean? And I respect it. He made me want to strive for greatness. So that's all I'm trying to do. Really, you know what I mean, boxing wise. But right now, because in my state, because I got punished, because people wasn't quarantining, I gotta pay the price. And other dudes that are boxers gotta pay the price in New York. They already fighting in California and down south. It's just on the East Coast we not good. Mayor Como waiting to open up everything. And I agree 100%. The numbers that you need to pay attention to before you want to go out in the street, and this is me being 100 with you, I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. Worry about them test positive results before you go out. If you see the percentage drop, I ain't gonna say nothing to you. Go out, have a regular day in the neighborhood. But I know y'all niggas ain't gonna listen. So I'ma bang the gavel. I bang the gavel on anybody. Y'all know that. I'm fair. Anybody. If I say family or one of my little boos get the gavel, it don't. Anybody can get the gavel. Even if they, like, you gotta come correct over here in the court, man. But anyway, Mikayla Myer, this is the reason why I'm mad about this. Mikayla Myer revealed on Twitter that she tested positive the day before the fights. She said that she wanted to take a retest, and she took a test before that, I believe, in Colorado before she went to Vegas, and it came back negative. And she said, make me take the retest. Because, you know, fighters, we need that money. A lot of people ain't been fighting. A lot of my friends, they've been watching the kids, and they girls been going out working. All of my if you go on my Facebook, all my boxing friends is like that. So it been hard out here. So a lot of them been desperate to fight, but a lot of people been testing positive, and I don't agree with y'all wanting to take the test the same day, because that shit, it stays in the atmosphere for 48 hours. So imagine how long it could live in your body. Come on, man. Have me bang the gavel, man. What's wrong with that chick? Talking about give me a retest right now. Like, man, get out of here. Get out of here, man. And then on top of that, you know, Bob Arum didn't even have a replacement for the card. So I gotta bang the gavel on you, Bobby, old boy. Why wouldn't you have a replacement for us? Don't you think that we've been starving for boxing for too long? Don't you think that we want a replacement match? Don't even care about the fans. I kind of feel y'all in the way too, fans. Real talk. I'm going to bang the gavel double time on him. Because, why? Why, bro? Why? Why you couldn't give us a fight, you know what I mean, to replace that card? And I kind of felt like, damn, it should have really ended at 11 normally. But because one fight got taken off the card, it kind of ended earlier. We wanted boxing to last as long as possible. We've been starved from it for so long. That shit had me feeling like I needed to listen to Freddie Jackson, my Bronx nigga. Rock me tonight for old time's sake. Real talk. That's how I was feeling about boxing. It was that long. What was it, February? That's crazy. That's crazy. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry, pardon me. But yeah, that's how I felt about boxing. It was a real long time. We hadn't seen boxing in a while. We wanted all the boxing we could get, Bob. That's all. And we want to make sure that y'all all are quarantining during this time. And I want to make sure that all of y'all are being safe out there. Please. Be safe. Stay indoors. We lost a lot of soldiers to this war. We need you guys to quarantine. We understand. Look, I got the hat right now. Big George Floyd is gone. We ain't gonna get him back. His family has been well compensated, and we are working on laws. They actually are changing the laws in New York as we speak on cops. So salute to all the brothers and sisters that march. Salute to all the brothers and sisters that are going to march. Only thing that I say is take control, or I'm banging the gavel. I don't care what it's about. Take control. Do not let these people take control of our thing. I don't care if other people want to join the movement. That's cool. I need y'all to promise me that we running it this time. I don't want it to be like civil rights in their generation. I don't want it to be like that. Please. The NCAACP and they had Jews running it. No. Because look what happened. The Jews skyrocketed and we went down. No. They not eating off our wave. Not again. I mean that shit. I don't care what an old person tell me. It's not happening with my generation. It happened with y'all. It's not happening with mine. I refuse to be walking and getting shot with rubber bullets and put my boxing career on the line while I'm young for me to find out later that a white motherfucker was running the whole organization. And I'm sorry. I mean that. Look, I'm just keeping it real. I love the fact that we all kumbaya and kumbaya. I love that. And I love that other people of other races is really getting involved. It's about time. But at the same time, I'm talking to my people right now. I'm going to need y'all to take control of this thing, or Cuatro Cinco's banging the gavel. Plain and simple. I don't care if he like it, she like it, he don't like it. I don't care. It's your boy Act Reach. I never steer you wrong. I'm out.
Round 1, fight!